Well, I'm glad everyone caught up to Jokic being the best player in the world. They're still behind.
I know. We'll see in the future.
They're still behind. He's one of the best players ever. True. He's one of the best players ever.
Yeah, like when everybody, they're like, who's the best player right now?
I'm like, yeah,
say that.
That's 3 years old.
Right now.
Turn it up. 5, 30, 20, and 10s in playoff history. 3 of them belong to Jokic. One of them's in the finals. Only finals 30, 20, 10 ever. As you jokingly said, but also not even a joke, he always does that. It's like, is this the Christian Brown game? Because what did Jokic do? Met expectations. What are his expectations? 30, 20, 10 in the finals.
Something Kareem Abdul-Jabbar never did.
He's a double team breaker. He's a front breaker. He's a zone breaker. He's a one-on-one breaker.
Let's go.
He's a game plan breaker. He might be a league breaker. He might be a sport breaker. He's one of the best players that's ever picked up a basketball. And unless I get through all of this without saying this, I'd be remiss. And monster shout out Jamal Murray too. Right there, 30-point triple-double. Are they the best duo in the league? Absolutely. Legendary shit in a Nuggets uniform. We haven't seen 2 guys in a Nuggets uniform put it on like they have. We have not seen it.
I'm telling you, dude, that was fucking fire, dude. You're right. We do take Jokic for granted just because you're right. The Christian Brown thing, like, look, it was a great game and he was a big part of it. But you are right. Jokic is always great. Tonight, you're right. He was too great for us to overlook it or to put anything
in the finals.
Literally ever done that ever.
But has anyone ever done what Christian Brown did? Do we know?
He's got more to give. He's got more to give.
So earlier this week, I heard Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce talking about, hey, I think Jokic might be and they look at each other, it's like top 25 player ever. You're right. This is like when people were calling Jokic the best passing big man ever. And it's like, stop. That's not a compliment. You're underselling it. A top 25 player ever. We're 2 wins away from I'm telling you what I really think about. I'm not going to do it yet because I do have respect for the idea that you have to win.
I know. You respect Michael Jordan. It's fine.
I do respect Michael Jordan.
Hold on a second. They might check out.
I mean, here's one of the things I will say is that Jokic.
Are we sure he isn't?
You know where you could this is how I've learned over the years of walking people up step at a time on Jokic. Like, no, he is better than Kristaps Porzingis, and you have to slowly lead him to water, you know?
This is where we're at now.
This is where you get people. He might be statistically the best player besides Wilt Chamberlain. I'm not saying what the statistics mean yet. I mean, later on I'll get to it. But right now I'm just saying, does anybody else put up 30, 20, and 10 in the playoffs, let alone the NBA Finals? First of all, NBA Finals, no. Playoffs, yes. Wilt once, Kareem once. Jokic twice this year, once last year. It's actually becoming close to his averages on these big games. And was there any question that he was going to show up tonight? Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely not. And to your point, everybody, I think, misread Spoelstra's comments last game when he's like, stop. And he's saying, you're almost reducing it, making him a scorer. He's like, no, we're trying to, disrupt them. And it's just so hard. And they did it last game. They did disrupt the Nuggets. Tonight, failed to make Jokic just a scorer. They failed to make him just a passer. Failed to make him just a rebounder. He was everything all at once. They went to zone. They went to man. They went to everything. And it didn't matter. He controls everything. And I love that you spent the time hyping it up.